SBA Publications.
Hello my dear kids, how are you all? I hope you all are happy and healthy in your home. This is your mentor Soni Sati and today with me we are going to learn Q, R, S and T. So let's do the same with me in this video. Here we can see we have read and learn activity. Read the letters and words. First is Q. Q says queen. Q says question mark. Q says quiver. Repeat after me. Q says queen, Q says question mark and Q says quiver. Now we have the next letter that is R. R says rocket. R says rabbit. R says rainbow. Repeat after me to learn it. R says rocket, R says rabbit and R says rainbow. Now we have practice time. So, चलो सीखते हैं कि हम इन letters को कैसे लिखते हैं. Here we have Q. To make Q. Here we have the capital letter Q and small letter Q. So to make Q, we have to make a firstly circle and then we have to make a slant line. In a similar manner, we can just carefully simply join the dots and trace the pattern to make Q, which says queen. Now we have the small q. To make small q, what we have to do? We have to make a curve firstly. पहले आपको एक curve बनाना है. Then a standing line. Then a opposite slanting line. Okay. This is how you will make Q. First a curve, then a straight standing line, then a opposite slanting line. Now we have R. We all know R says rabbit, R says rocket. Here we have two letters, that is capital letter R and the small letter R. So let's learn how to make capital letter R. Firstly, we have to make a straight line. Now firstly a forward curve and then a slanting line. Similarly, we have so many more. See, firstly we have to make a line, straight line, then a curve, then a slanting line. And this is how we will make the capital letter R. Now we have small letter R. How do we make it? So to make it, we have to make a small line. पहले एक छोटी line बनानी है. And after that we have to make this kind of structure. Okay, this curve like a structure. This is how we will make the small r. The small r. Okay. Now we have read and learn. Firstly, we have read the letters and words. Here we have the first letter, that is S. And S says ship. S says spoon. जिससे हम खाना खाते हैं. And S says snake. So what S says? S says shape, S says snake, S says spoon. Now we have next letter, that is T. अब T क्या कहता है? So T says tiger, T says tomato, T says top. Repeat after me. T says tiger, T says tomato, T says top. Okay, this is how we read the letter T. Now we have practice time. Let's learn how do we make the letter S and the letter T. Firstly, let's learn how to make the capital S. To make it, we have to make like this structure. हमें इस तरीके से dots को join करना है, pattern को trace करना है, and then we will see that we are making S. Okay? We have to make two curves. Now we have to make the same thing but in between these two pink lines to make it a small s. Small s. Okay. Now after that we have the letter T. To make T, firstly we have to make a sleeping line and then we have to make a straight standing line. A sleeping line, straight standing line. sleeping line, straight standing line. And this is how we will make the letter T. Now we have the small letter T. This was the capital letter. Okay, now we will make small letter T. That is, here firstly we have to make a straight standing line, then we have to make a curve at the bottom, and then we have to break it. Then we have to make a line. Make a line, which line? Sleeping line in between them, in middle of them. Okay, so firstly a straight line, then a curve at the bottom, and a sleeping line at the middle of the T. This is how we will make the letter T. हम इसी तरीके से सारे के सारे केयरफुली ज्वाइन करके डॉट्स हम ट्रेस्ड लेटर बना देंगे. Now after that we have smart shot activity, in which we have to match the letters with the correct pictures. So first is Q, and here we can see that this is a question mark. So Q says question mark, and this is how आप भी सारी की सारी मैचिंग को कंप्लीट करेंगे. Now we have smart shot activity. In this activity we have to do the matching. Okay, so here it is A. Let's find out a small a. Here is a small a. So we have to match this with small a. Okay, this is how you will do the rest of the part of this matching. Now we are moving towards our further part. So today in this video we will learn this much only. Let's meet you in the next video with another concept, that is U, V, W and X. So let's meet you in